your
Yes, yes,
input.
surely, surely,
Thank
surely.
you. Yeah.
Uh, yes,
Can you
I
make it
will.
not? Can you make it bigger? Presentation mode. Can you go if possible? I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, okay. I will be talking about the integrated water resources management. The BIOP program is more important and vital in the management of water resources because the objective is to reduce the water scarcity, conserve ecosystem, and reduce the risk of declining water availability due to climate change for sustainable livelihood development. As we know that water is more important for life and livelihood, we have major four thematic areas. One is water harvesting and efficient water use, that is dealt by integrated water resources management. Then second thematic area is rejuvenation of degraded landscape through uh, soil and water conservation. It is mainly through watershed management approach. Then, as said by Sony sir, we have also a wastewater management program, and then we integrate all climate proofing aspects in all the various types of programs. Uh, in India, we have our program in 12 states, and basically we have a land-based watershed management program. Till now, we have covered around 3.5 lakh hectares of land and in 756 watersheds, uh, covering 1295 villages and 2.5 lakh families. And it has helped to store around 370 billion liters of water. This is about our program. As you know that 83% of water resources are used in agriculture, and by 2050 we will face the challenges of availability of water for agriculture also. Therefore, water resources development, water use efficiency, and water productivity uh, are very important for dealing the challenges and for the sustainable livelihood development. Then this is our model. Actually, we have our programs in such a manner that we design our program for the supply management as well as demand management. And the another important aspect is sustainability. For sustainability, we have a mechanism developed at village level for the governance of water. Then, regarding various watershed management programs, we normally plan our programs on a small watersheds basis or a river kind of a basin, small river kind of basin. Under supply side management, we have majorly program related with the spring shed management. As we know that spring sheds are very important source of a drinking water, and now the that source is getting declined discharge due to the degradation in the spring shed area. Therefore, we have a spring shed development program. Then group well for participatory management, water management, then recharge of uh, bore wells, subsurface barriers, and these are various programs. Then next is surface water harvesting. This is more important because we have developed various approaches in India in various parts, and they are mainly region specific approaches like networking of farm pond, landscape development, small basin level watershed implementation, then diversion based irrigation, root water harvesting, Tanka and Agor system, which is traditional system in Rajasthan, which we have developed for our and it is integrated for the livelihood development. Then traditional tank renovation, it is done in Andhra Pradesh. These are the various surface water harvesting systems. Then another important aspect is demand side management. We promote various demand side management activities like drip, sprinkler, mulching, low cost shade nets. These are various interventions. And climate proofing interventions mainly includes like advisories, smart agriculture practices, soil health management to improve the productivity and income. Uh, After completion of all these activities, sustainability is also important. Therefore, we have a mechanism for sustainability, that is mainly development of watershed committees, then generate awareness and build capacity of gram panchayats, user groups, and also the important aspect is women empowerment, because in our watershed programs we normally have a programs that that also have a gender aspect. Therefore, women empowerment is one of the important aspect in our watershed management program, and we mainly targets the behavior change so that there is a change in the behavior for the management of water resources. Then strategy is mainly we initially select a cluster of villages within the watershed and then assess the demand for domestic water, irrigation water, and we have also a approach of micro planning. We survey each and every field of the farmer, and then we have also different kinds of technological aspects like remote sensing, then Bhuvan apps and Google Earth. We integrate all these to for the purpose of planning based on the availability of water. Then we do a budget to sensitize the community with the support of community, so that there will be a proper plan at the village level before implementation of watershed management program. Then if we see the approach, main approach is the involvement of community in the management process for the sustainable livelihood development. Then we have a blending approach of traditional practices as well as scientific knowledge, so that there is a rejuvenation of degraded land and without harming any environment. Then we have agroclimatic and region specific interventions, and approach is reach to valley approach. We start from the upstream of the area and proceeds towards the downstream side in a such a manner that there is very systematic and scientific way of development, so that it will be sustainable for the long term basis. Then this is one of the important activity, that is spring rejuvenation, because in Uttarakhand, Maharashtra, and in various parts of the country, these resources are getting declined and due to the degradation. What we initially assess these the status of the springs, discharge of the spring, based on the hydrogeological study and through participatory processes. We select site for storage and then dissemination of this allocation of water to the water users. And in the catchment area, mainly with the support of hydrogeological investigation, we plan interventions that will provide more recharge, and recharge area is also identified, so that there will be more and more water will be percolated, and it will help to improve the discharge of springs. We also use remote sensing for this purpose. Such we have covered around 35 springs. 15 springs we have developed in Uttarakhand, and 20 springs we have developed in Gujarat and Maharashtra. And now these springs are have a very good discharge, and users are also satisfied because this ecosystem services approach is also inbuilt in the spring development. Then
Dr.
we
Ravi
have
Kote, Dr.
hello.
Ravi Kote, yeah, Dr. Ravi Kote, please wind up because you have one more speaker.
Yes, yes.
Please. Yeah.
Okay, these are the pictures of spring development. This is about the clean drinking water. These are the various pictures of drinking water. Then this is related with the traditional tank system we have. Then we have developed a network of ponds in Karnataka. This is group well approach. Then wastewater management. These are various water use efficiency measures we have, like gravity drip irrigation, water box, tanker system, and these are the pictures. We have also a soil regeneration projects in our project various parts of the country, mainly produce biochar and apply it in the field, so that there is an improvement in soil organic carbon. This is also, we also have a program which addresses water and energy nexus. This is all about our programs. Overall, we have covered around 3.5 lakh hectare area. These are the various aspects. Then the impact on, this is my last slide. The impact on livelihood is mainly safe drinking water availability around the year, which reduces the drudgery of women also and reduces the health problems also. Groundwater levels in the watershed area are improved by 1 to 3 meters, and improvement by 30 to 45 days in case of water availability. Reduction in land degradation, then family income is also improved by 35 to 50,000, and crop yield is also increased by 20 to 30%. And overall, our watershed program has social and environmental benefits, and also it supports to minimize the climate risk. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.